participate in Art of Giving session. Okay, and today is the 11th day, and I'm glad that we all are still on and on. We are going strong, okay, and practicing it in our daily life, every day, practicing in our daily life, right? Are we or we are not? I hope we are. Yes. So, how is the Art of Giving going on till now? Are you all enjoying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay, good enough. And I hope you all are practicing also, because without practice, it is not going to make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with our session today. Okay, our session today is all about what?
Hope.
Hope. Very good. So abhi tak kal we had finished up with guidance. Okay. Yesterday, the energy that we spoke about was about guidance. So did you all get an opportunity to help someone, to guide someone in their life?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's good enough. That's really good going, because that is something that we really have to do. जिंदगी में अगर hope, जिंदगी में अगर aim हो, guidance हो, what to do, you know, it has it has a meaning. Okay, like me, you have a reason to live when you have an aim to achieve, right? And that whole energy that you will achieve is the hope that keeps you going to reach and to keep striving hard until you really achieve what you want in life. Yes, no? True that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So what do you mean, or what do you understand by hope, if I should ask?
What, pardon?
What do you understand by hope? What is hope? Okay, so
Hope. Ichha.
Ichha is desire. That is the place where we misunderstand hope. Okay, hope is totally different. Hope, out of all the thoughts and notions, if I would say, okay, when a person is having hope, I can most closely relate it to trust, to have faith. It is a positive affirmation or a positive potential about happening, of letting something happen in future. Like, so when you have hope, you are placing your trust in the potential for something positive to happen in future, right? Future में कुछ अच्छा होगा या कुछ अच्छा होने वाला है. That hope that things are gonna be on the positive notion is hope. The word or the feeling that things in future or in the coming time or whatever is going to be for all good is hope. So like, for example, you are trusting, what you are trusting is, I should say, so right now, if there's a situation in your life and you are trusting that taking the right positive action will make a positive outcome, more likely than taking the wrong or negative action. That is hope. Okay, like, for example, when you have hope for a better future, you are placing your trust in yourself to make good choices in life. Right? For example, if you know the market is going high, what are people going to do? They're going to invest more, right? Hoping that they're going to get better returns in future. Now, vice versa, if you know the market is slum, okay, it is dull, then what are you going to do? They are initially gradually trying to take away their stakes, okay, trying to book as many less losses they can for themselves. So the future is going to show us what are we hoping for it, okay, or the feeling that we are having inside our heart, that what are we hoping for the future is going to make us do or take the necessary action, right? It is all associated with our feeling. So, like, for example, if you trust someone, okay, like when you trust someone, you hope that they will react in certain manner the way you believe in, right? Or if I would say that, if you jump from an aeroplane, okay, you jump from an aeroplane, with what hope? That you will be placing down or coming down on earth all well and all safe, right? Why? Because you trust your parachute that it is going to work fine and going to make a happy, safe landing for you, right? So in the similar manner, every aspect of our life, that every act that we are carrying on, while we are living our life, by itself is a display of hope. It is the trust you have that when you go to bed at night, that you will wake up in the morning tomorrow for sure. Do you doubt that I will not wake up tomorrow, right? शायद डर के मारे सोते ही नहीं. So the potential in your life that is filled with hope, right? All the possibilities that you have for your life are the hopes of your life, right? Whatever you are expecting, and ideally, generally, whatever you are expecting, especially in the positive note, is what is termed as hope. Am I clear till now? Is there any question? No? Okay, now coming to that point, what Priyadi was saying, talking about, okay, the word desire. So now coming to the point, what hope is not. Okay, we are in a situation that sometimes in our life, we pick certain words and we, just a minute, I'll mute you all. So we mix certain words and have, okay, when should we think that it is not practical to hope about a particular thing? And when should we stop expecting something? Okay, so this is a totally different concept. Okay, Ishita, keep this question on hold. We will address this at the end because the session itself should reply to your question. Okay, so coming back to the point, what are the words which are not hope, or what are the emotions which are actually not hope, and we assume it or we term it as hope, like one of the things which you just said, Ishita and Priyadi. Okay, so if we would go back into the dictionary and we will see that the definition of hope, it includes the word like desire, anticipation, expectations. Okay, but these are not really what hope is about. Okay, the problem with desire, anticipation, expectation is that when a particular thing is not forthcoming, they can disappear, leaving a void with negative thoughts and feelings, feelings to enter in our heart. For example, if I would say so, just think of a child, okay, opening his birthday present. His desire and the anticipation is to expect something in particular, some toy or something the child was really desiring, a toy, a bike, for an instance, right? But now when he opens the toy and he's not seeing or not finding what he was expecting, what is going to happen? He's going to throw tantrums. He's not going to be grateful about the present, right? He's going to be miserable. Now, this is not hope. When we are saying that I'm hoping to get this, that is not hope. That is expectations.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a gap between hope and expectation. Yeah. Okay. Because hope is not tied up with a particular outcome. कि मुझे ये चीज का hope है. No, it is not tied up with a particular outcome. That's where the whole concept fails. Okay, hope is that point that even when you are not getting what you want, you are still hoping that whatever has happened for good. That is hope. Okay, not getting depressed about what you have got. So hope does not depend on certainty. Hope is merely the belief that there is the potential for something good to happen. Okay, so that something good is not anything specific. It is the mere idea. It is just an idea, okay, of a positive outcome. Just a mere idea कि जो होगा अच्छे के लिए होगा, जो हो रहा है अच्छा ही हो रहा है. I am hopeful about things that it would work. That is, if I would say so, there's this great saying, a line of Mr. Desmond Tutu, who said that hope is being able to see that there is light. There is light despite of all the darkness. The light is not a particular thing here. The light is just something good, the potential for something good. Now, the best example I can tell you is, suppose there is a situation in life and everything is going against that situation in your life. Okay, जो कुछ भी हो रहा है सब जो आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो लाइफ में, जहां आपका होप है, उसके जस्ट विरुद्ध हो रहा है. Okay, उसके बावजूद भी you are saying, I don't know why, but I hope that this thing is going to work like that. I'm having faith that things are going to be like this at the end of the day, even besides when things are just going against the flow. सब कुछ उल्टा हो रहा है, फिर भी you say, I don't know why, but I feel that things are going to be like this. I am hopeful about it. It is going to work. That is hope. It is beyond all negativities. Okay, it is beyond all negativity. It is that positive attitude that we have in ourselves to make us fight against all odds of life. Yes, is that clear? Any questions? Not clear?
Not clear.
Doubtful. Yes, ask me, what are you being doubtful about?
जैसे हम लोग अपना बच्चा से होप करते हैं कि वो पढ़ाई करे,
वही वर्ड है वो,
हाँ वही होप
है. That is the gap there. You are answering to your own questions.
Yes.
वो होप नहीं है, वो एक्सपेक्टेशंस है, वो उम्मीदें हैं जो आप अपने बच्चों से लगा रहे हैं. वो उम्मीद और ये उम्मीद में डिफरेंस है. That is expectations वाली उम्मीदें, and here the hope that we are talking about is the positive hope that we give to other people or we give to ourselves. That is, besides all the darkness, there will be light. When it, okay, if I would say so, you're walking into a black tunnel. And you're just continuously walking, and you don't know about where are you going to head out. Okay, kab nikloge. But besides walking in that black tunnel, you are hoping that there will be one day when you will step out of it. Yeah. That is hope.
That is hope.
That is hope. But expecting कि यहाँ से light आ जाएगी, यहाँ से कोई मुझे लेके चला जाएगा, you know, so it is very interesting. There is a very thin line actually, due to which we are a little confused. Okay, the thin line between hope and expectations. Okay, because yes, of course, when we are hoping something for our life is it in a form of expectations. But when we are having expectations from things and people, that is not hoping, that is expectations. उम्मीदें हैं जो हम उनके साथ लगा के रखे हैं कि हम उनके साथ ऐसा करेंगे, हम उनसे expect कर रहे हैं कि वो हमारे साथ ऐसा करेंगे. Okay, so let me read few more questions are there. Okay, that is even in relationships. Yes, even in relationships. For example, relationships end between a friend and a person. Is still hoping that it will be all right. Is that hope? Yes, that is hope here. Ishita, that is hope that okay, things will be all right. I don't, मतलब ठीक है अभी एक बार के लिए सब कुछ ऐसा हो गया, but I still have hope that things are going to be all right. That is hope. That is not expectation, that is hope. Expectation will be that कि अब आप उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि वो अब आपसे आके बात करे. Okay, that could be a form of expectation, but hoping that yes, one day things are going to be okay. That is hope. Okay, so going forward, my next topic of discussion is that while we are talking so much about hope, why do you think this hope is so important? What does it do to us?
Gives us the ability to look forward to a better tomorrow.
Absolutely, that is one of the most strongest thing, you know, and the most very well understood emotion, you know, how we all are going towards the future. It gives us the ability to see a better tomorrow. That better tomorrow is in the positive form. Okay, where we are very hopeful about things to be in good shape, in a better shape for tomorrow, right? Yes. With that, I am going to tell you that what does hope do to us when we are being hopeful? In what various ways does hope work on us, helping us to, you know, to fix our lives in various aspects? Okay, like for example, why is hope so important to us? hope acts like a healer for us, right? Past में कुछ हो गया है, अब hope है better tomorrow का. So better tomorrow के प्रति hope रखते हुए, what are we doing? We are forgetting about our past. So if we are forgetting, aren't we just putting some ointment to our wounds? Right? Aren't we just pacifying ourselves? Ki theek hai, jo ho gaya, ho gaya. Okay, it was a difficult time I went through. It was a difficult relationship, or it was a bad business that I got into. But does not matter. Now I have got something, good to look forward to. So you forget about all the low points of your life and you start to see about a better tomorrow, a better future. Does not matter. Ho gaya, ho gaya. Now I have something better to look forward to. Right? So it acts like a healer in our life, right? Yes, no? Yes, so when, I should say, when we are at the lowest point, yeah, it is hope that lifts our head and shows us the path back towards something good. Remember, hope is a skin to trust. When you are, when your general feelings are negative, you must trust that this will pass by. It is okay, ye sab ho gaya, koi baat nahi, but I will pass by it and I will become a better person. My situations will be better tomorrow. Okay, if not today, this time will also pass by. Things will get better. That is the ray of hope, and it acts like a perfect healer for us. Okay, so after that is hope shows us how to act. It gives us the guidelines how to behave. Yes, can you say how? Were you trying to say something, Priyadi?
No.
Okay. So can you say how hope helps us to act, or how hope, shows us how to act? See, if we are, if we are wallowing in mud and if we are not hopeful, we are going to act very negatively in lives, right? But the moment we are really hopeful, okay, when our heart is not full of disheartenments, okay, when we are not upset with our failures, of course we have had our expectations, we have had our disheartenments, etc., etc., but if there is hope in our heart, we will know that we have to act positively towards the future, right? But if we are hopeless in our life, we are not able to see the light of God, then what is going to happen with us? We are going to act so negatively, right? So your hope is, is a bit like an unseen compass that points us in which direction where we should walk and how our life is going to be beneficial for us, right? It acts like a compass there. Because if we are hopeless and we have no clue where to go, what to do, what is going to happen? You lose all sights, right? And we are going to be disheartened, and we're not even going to try for something new for future. But where there is hope, besides all failures, you are again re-strengthened enough to do and to fight for something new again in your life. That is hope which makes you move. And coming to the third point related to this is that hope makes us motivate. It is a motivator, right? It is that source of energy that helps us to see something better up ahead, right? And to put one foot in front of the other to move forward, right? When we feel hopeful for the future, we wake up in the morning ready to embrace the world. Yeah, we are all prepared to work hard, to strive. We are all prepared to tackle anything that is coming into our plate, to help us overcome all the obstacles that we face. Hope allows us to answer yes when life asks us whether are you ready to take it, right? It is that hope which gives us the energy that does not matter. Bring it on. I will take care of it. Right? That is the hope, that is the belief you have in yourself, right? And with that, walking to the fourth point, it encourages the self-belief in us. If you do not have hope, I feel it is somewhere, interconnected. Like if you have self-belief, you are hopeful, or when you're hopeful, you have self-belief. Yes, Hope not only helps you to believe that something better is coming, it gives you the belief that you are the person who can make that something better come true. Right? It gives us that zeal that yes, you can do it. It is hope that gives us that self-belief or courage to step into that boat, cast off from the shore and yet sail, even if we do not know our destination. We don't know where to go, but still we are being hopeful that does not matter. I will reach the right place. That is hope. That is self-belief that does not matter. I have faith in myself. I have faith in my God. It will take me to the right place, even if I don't know where do I have to go. That is hope. यहाँ पे expectations का तो कोई काम ही नहीं है. It is just giving up and flowing with the flow. Right? Coming back, hope helps us combat all negative thoughts. It is difficult. It is really difficult if you watch yourself. It is difficult to have negative thoughts and to be hopeful at the same time. You cannot have two things in one plate. Hope always allows us to see light at the end of the tunnel. And this light acts as a challenge, okay, to any unwanted thoughts. जब वो लाइट दिख रही है तो सारे unwanted thoughts fade away होगी. लाइट तो दिख रही है ना. I know I will reach there. Why will I have doubt? If you have hope, you cannot have negative thoughts. If you have negative thoughts, you cannot have hope. You have to, अरे नहीं ये सब है, ये भी हो सकता है. Then you say, no, I'm still hopeful. It does not work like that. Then you are, faking up. Either you're faking up hope or you're faking up your negative thoughts. Either one you're faking up. So when you think, I can't do this, hope reminds you how capable you are. When you think this is a disaster, hope reminds you that things will improve. When you think, I hate my life, hope reminds you that future is full of potential. Why are you just sinking into this situation? It is just a temporary situation. Just get alive. Life is full of potential. While hope can't eradicate all negative thoughts immediately, the more we can do is nurture a feeling of hope. The less those thoughts will pop into your head, more hopeful you will become, or vice versa. The more hopeful you become in your life, less negative thoughts will you have in your heart. And if you have less or no negative thoughts, the sixth point is hope will bring you inner peace. Right? When there is no negativity, you will strive to peacefulness within. Right? Isn't it? So as with these negative thoughts, hope can help erase all negative feelings too. For example, whenever we bless the earth, what is the opposite of hope? Despair. So we are removing the energy of despair by blessing the earth with hope. Whereas despair creates a breeding ground for self-loathing, inaction, and depression. And whereas when we are blessing the earth or blessing ourselves with hope, what are we doing? We are blessing ourselves with joy, enthusiasm, and a feeling of contentment to grow. So while going through a challenging situation, hope can transform our inner landscape into one that is less affected by the outside world, outside environment. It really does not matter what is happening outside. When I am hopeful, I am content, I am in peace, right? It does not really bother what you think, what is happening. I am just hopeful that things are going to be fine. And last but not the least, if you are a hopeful person or someone else is a hopeful person, you will see that hope is contagious, right? People want to feel hopeful. They really do. They want to believe, they want to trust that future is bright. Everyone has a, hardcore desire, which is why they are so willing and able to absorb the energy of hope towards self or of others. Hope is something which spreads quickly. When the possibilities of better future is put forward, people are ready to listen and believe. you will see majority people coming down and say, okay, does not matter what has happened. What can we do better from now? That is positivity. Not whining about the failures, not discussing about what had happened in the past, but okay, this was a problem. Now, what's the solution? Let's bring it on. Let's join hands. Let's do something more positive to go forward, right? And so the last reason why hope is important is because the more hope we have, the more hope we will inspire in others. So if we are filled with hope, people outside us, around us, are going to be hopeful also. Directly, indirectly, we become the source of inspiration. Okay? So with coming to that, after discussing all that, I would want to know that, are you all wanting to give hope in life? Would you like to give hope to people? But you have to make one thing for sure, that even when you think that you are struggling, you should know that you have the power to bring hope to other people by, giving your time, your energy, and whatever they need, depending in what form they need. You can still be the ray of hope. So your struggleful situation does not become the blockade of you giving hope to others. This is one resource that even if you are going through a bad time, does not matter. You are still very, very useful, right? You can go and help other people. So now, what are the ways that we can give hope? Let's discuss that. How can we give hope to people? First, okay, we can help them recognize their power. Okay, what power do they have? We can help them raise their morale. If someone is going through a really bad time, okay, what do the person needs at that point of time? The person needs to know about his self-worth, right? Whether the person is in a situation to gather himself up again and do the thing again or not. If someone is shattered, someone is hopeless, what is going through wrong with that person? He has lost all hope. He sees no ability within himself or the surroundings ki ab wo is cheez se ubhar kaise sakta hai. So right now, what the person really needs the most is to believe in himself, believe in his situation, right? He needs to recognize his own power, his or her own power, his self-worth. That is how you can give him hope, by helping him recognizing all that, by increasing his self-worth, by increasing or letting him know what are his potential. Okay, how can the person move forward? That is giving hope. Yes. And also by telling the person that what are the possible opportunities around. For example, like last pandemic, when things just crashed down, they didn't know what to do. Now suddenly everybody was locked at home. Okay, business got shut down. Now what? So what were people trying to find out at that point of time? They were few people who were hopeless. They were staying back home, doing nothing, whining, crying, etc. Whereas few people who sat down, okay, if we are made to work at home, then what are the ways that we can still reach out? We can still do merchandise and we can still reach at the homes of other people. By doing what? How can we still sell our things? And then we realize there's a whole lot of people who are getting into mobile phones or getting onto internet and still selling their product. Right? Why? Because they had hope. Because of their hope, they were willing to find new opportunities in life. So helping others find the possible opportunities, helping them unfold the possible opportunities is a way of giving hope. You are showing them light again. Okay. The third way how we can give hope is, like, for example, if you know someone who had faced a similar situation in the past, you can give such inspirational example. Oh, XYZ had gone through the same situation. He was able to overcome this. Why can't you? Try it. Okay, uska situation to tumhare se bhi kharab tha. Tumhara to kuch bhi nahi hai. Try. And then you are filled with hope. Oh yeah, really, when the other person could come out, why can't I? And this guy is not filled with hope. Okay, I'm ready again. I'm ready to fight the world. You can give hope. You can give them strength by letting them know that you or their family is still with them in this time of crisis. Just by being there, just by being their support, they become hopeful. Tell them, don't worry, you are not alone. Together we will sail it. And when you see that, yes, more people are with me, you feel more strengthened, you feel more hopeful. Okay, does not matter. मैं अकेला नहीं कर सकता, तो ये सब मिलके तो हम कुछ कर ही सकते हैं. They will help me get out of it. It is not that bad yet. Then you're filled with hope again. Right? You can help people, you can give them hope by guiding them to people, places, things, expertise who can help them resolve this problem. कोई सिचुएशन, अच्छा कोई बात नहीं, एडवाइस कर दिया, आप जाओ ये करो, उसके पास पहुंचो, ये आदमी तुम्हें सही सलाह देगा. And then the person is again filled with hope. Okay, maybe to reach with this person, to talk to this person, or go to this place may resolve my problem. Again, the person is filled with hope. So again, guiding them to the right place can generate hope in them. Right? Now, one thing which I would really want you to realize is, or when you are trying to give hope, you really have to make sure that you are not always telling that, you need to know that you don't expect answers to all your questions. There could be times in life when you see no light at all. There are times when you see light and you're sharing. Okay, there are times when you do not see light at all. At that point of time, remember that hope is to show trust in the likelihood of a positive outcome. Ki sab theek ho jayega. That is hope. Hope is not to just see ki haan ye to hona hi hai. That is not hope. But when things are dark, that believe that things are going to be fine is hope. So that ray of hope has to be kindled in your heart all the time, and you have to keep that spark on ki koi baat nahi, rasta nahi bhi dikh raha hai, to I know all will be well, don't worry. That is also giving hope. Yes. Help them to go with their inner feeling. Okay, their inner tuition, that is intuition. Because their inner tuition is going to be really strongly linked to the hope. What are they feeling about the situation? What are they hoping? What are they feeling? Ask them to go with that feeling and to go about it. And last but not the least, teach them to rejoice in every little thing. Yeah, that makes life worth living. Because if you are showing them that how small things in life are so beautiful, right, it will create hope in them. It's going to make them fade away the memories of agonies and let them enjoy life again. Right? So in short, if I would have to say, hope is not just important. It is one of the most essential things in life. Yes? Hope keeps us going. It reminds us that bad times cannot last. It spurs us on better things. Ki theek hai, koi baat nahi. It stops us to wallow in mud all the time. Help us to get out of our agonies. Life is lived with hope of a better tomorrow. A man without hope has already lost his life. So, my dear friends, today let's take a stand to give hope to people as and when possible. Let's give life and a reason to live again. Yes? Are we all ready to do that? Yeah, I can only see Bhupeduji nodding, so I will take that as a yes from all of you. Right? So yes, with that, I would really want you to start giving hope right now to people, because this is one energy which is really, really required by the whole world as of now. You don't know how your words, how your actions, how your gestures can just ignite that light of hope again and make their life worth living. Okay, so best of luck, take care on this, and hope that you have a very, very hopeful day today, tomorrow, and forever, and be that light of hope for everyone. Okay, with this, I will close this part of the session with gratitude, respect, and love towards my teacher, my guru, Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui, because of his guidance, help, and knowledge, I've been able to gather these information. And of course, there's another site which is called consciousthinking.com, from where, of course, I got a lot of matter, right, where it was helping me to decode what are the various ways how we can help people or understand the real essence of hope. Okay, so let's practice this in our life tomorrow. And with that, a ray of hope, let's start blessing the Mother Earth with this desire, with this light that things are going to, this whole pandemic situation is going to fade away, and we are going to live a new life all over again. We will resume our life, our normal life once again, the way we lived ever, but this time with better situation, with the better circumstances, and with more positivity in our lives.